What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live show right here. Red One Radio, Point FM on your dial. What's going on? I hope everybody is having a great day. I'm having a real good day, man. Everything is great over here. So good and so far. We're live streaming. Everything looks good. Can I hear myself? What's going on? Yep, I can hear myself. Everything's good. Today, guys, I got a special guest, another SoCal moto vlogger right here in the great state of California. If you didn't know what SoCal stands for, he goes by the name of Boris on bikes. Boris, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I am good. I finally upgraded to a bigger cup, so I got a lot of fluid ounces up in this bitch. So I probably won't need to go get water for this whole show, which I'm happy.
What, you gonna drink water this whole entire time?
Yeah, because I quit drinking beer, so I'm drinking hard liquor, and it's one of those things. If I have one glass of liquor, I am fucking committed to getting fucking hammered that night. So it's just one of them things where I'm just like, I'll drink water. It's not Friday, but. So what's going on with you, man? How has your day, your week been going?
Day's been going okay. Work sucks as usual. Week has been pretty eventful. Been dealing with a lot of like bicycle issues. I just picked up a brand new bicycle. I've been trying to get into shape. I'm getting a little round.
Like a pedal bike or
pedal bike, bicycle.
Or push bike, as the Australians call it.
A mountain bike.
Okay, so you're trying to do a little fitness. Like MotoGP season coming around again, and you're trying to get ready?
No, I don't know. This is like the biggest I've ever been, and I'm not comfortable with it, so I need to get on with it. And
fat boy. Not. Yeah, me too, man. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I gained like fucking 40 pounds, or no, not that much, but a lot, dude.
Damn.
No, it ain't that fucking much. Honestly, I think it's like 10, 15, I guess. I don't know, dude. But yeah, I've gained some weight too. But see, the cool thing about you is you're actually going out there and you're trying to do something about the shit. Me, I just switched to liquor. I quit drinking beer. Like that's all the effort that I'm putting in this shit. So
I actually quit drinking beer. Well, I didn't quit. I slowed down a lot. I mean, usually I used to have a beer or two or three every day when I come home from work. And now it's just like, I don't know if I could say this, but I don't do liquor and beer very often. I do other substances that are still legal within California.
Oh, you must be talking about Percocet?
No. That's that needs to be prescribed.
Oh, you're talking about the non-prescribed type.
Yeah.
Oh, you smoke cigarettes?
No.
Huff paint?
There's these little gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
If you just ever so happen to, eat them like 2 or 3 or 4, you might end up feeling a little bit good. So, yeah.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
All right. Well, we'll just leave everybody to their imagination with that one. But so now what's going on with the whole pedal bike, push bike, bicycle thing? So the bike is not what you jumped the chain a couple times?
Well, if it was jumping the chain, I'd be like okay with it. But I mean, it's like if you spend $1,000 on a bicycle, you expect it to work properly. Well,
wait.
Yeah, so you expect the pedal for you almost, but
did you say you spend more than $500 on this bicycle?
Yeah,
man, I'm just letting you know you could have went to Walmart, right, and you could have bought like a whole dude. You could have bought the neighborhood bikes for that price, bro. That's all.
Yeah, but I'm not about that Walmart lifestyle though. I mean, I want to get. Anyways, the bike is good. It's
okay.
Just that I don't know what's going on. The chain broke second time out.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have to get a new chain. All this other garbage. It's crap. That's why I don't deal with chains no more. I got a BMW that has a shaft drive.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to chains. Maybe this is the motorcycle gods punishing you for leaving chains. You're lacking or something. Have you been doing chain maintenance on the bike though? I mean,
I mean,
Is that a thing?
I just got it. So I mean, I haven't had a chance to do anything on it. One time I rode out and the thing broke. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Big quick shout out to all the people over there in the side chat. Rainfalls, Rude Rudy, see you, Moto, Fumahal, Kitty. I see you over there, man.
Kitty.
Yeah, that did come out kind of funny. Turtle Bone, Ride to Victory, Trini, Eddie Dorado, James Wade, Ride to Victory. Anybody
So many
else?
people.
Texas Shadow. What's going on, y'all? Blacksmith 23. How you guys doing out there, man? Hope everybody's good. But all right, Boris. Let's start from the beginning, man. Now, I was told through the grapevine that you were not born in this country. You were born in a little small town, and you had to walk like 500 miles to school in the snow, uphill, backwards, and all this stuff. And then you eventually came over to the States, blah, 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 blah. You ended up in San Diego somehow, and you ended up on a motorcycle. Explain that part.
How I ended up on a motorcycle?
In San Diego, yes.
In San Diego. Well, to sum up real quick how I got here, back in 91, I think, 91-ish, whenever there was a war that broke out in former Yugoslavia. My grandfather lives in San Diego, so he basically brought us here to visit and never left. So learn English from scratch. Didn't know a word when I first came here.
Nice.
So pretty much fast forward to right after high school. I'm old. 2001, I graduated high school, and 2002 is right when I got into motorcycles.
02?
Yeah, 02.
Oh, wow. Okay. Seasoned. Nice.
So my friend at the time had a 2001 Yamaha R1, and he was selling it. So I was like, "Oh, I got money. I'll buy it off of you." Huh. So 01 R1 was my very first bike. I learned how to ride on it. I just had a permit all the way up until 2010. I was riding with a permit, and I kept renewing the permit all the way till 2010.
So once a year, right? Is it once a year?
Yep. Once a year, I just kept on renewing it because it would expire. So
that's funny.
I don't know. I was scared of doing the test, and like just the whole DMV thing was like just super sketchy to me because you have to do like little loop-de-loop. You got to go around the cones, and like somebody was watching you the entire time. So
what do they call it? The lollipop fucking test or some stupid shit like that?
Yeah, the lollipop test. I mean, I never really did it, so just looking at it, I was like, oh hell no, I can't do this. Nope. And it was funny because I couldn't do it on a Yamaha. I couldn't do it on my Gixxer 600. But I did it on my Ducati 996.
What?
Yeah, I don't know how I did that, but I tested it a couple times when the DMV was closed, and I just went for it and I did it, and I was like, all right, cool. So I got my license in 2010, and I've just been riding nonstop. I just can't shake it, man. It's like a drug.
So I've heard a couple bikes being mentioned. How many bikes have you owned? So you started with the leader bike, R1, right?
Yeah, I had a 2001 R1. Then I had a brand new at the time 2004 GSXR 600.
Okay.
My one and only 600 bike. I got a little too cocky, and I was doing Palomar like every single weekend.
Oh wow!
To the point where I was getting pretty fast. I was like, okay, I need a suit now. So I got a suit, and I was chasing like the fast people up there. And one dude on a Ducati 916 was like, hey, bro, let's see if you can hang with me. And he was pretty decently quick. And we went up and down, up. And I was like, I'm good. He's like, all right, let's just go one more time down, and then you can split off. I'm like, all right. So that didn't end well. On the way down, I don't know what happened. My back end gave out and low-sided into a guardrail.
Ooh.
But like
So,
Palomar
were you in
Mountain,
a right-hander or a left-hander?
left-hander,
Oh, wow.
downhill. That's why I'm still kind of like sketchy about canyon runs and downhills. I always slow down when it comes to downhills.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, left-hander, low-sided. The curbs at Palomar Mountain is just kind of like a hump. It's not an actual like curb, but it's just like a hump.
Oh,
So
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, right?
as the bike was sliding, the tires hit the curb. It bounced up and hit the guardrail, bounced off and started flipping and just destroyed itself. While the guardrail actually saved my life because I hit it with my armpit, and the block actually dislocated my shoulder. So then, long story short, I destroyed that bike, and then I never got a 600 again. I I didn't have a motorcycle for a while. I just kept borrowing my friends' bikes. 636 Ninja, Daytona 675, and a couple of other Gixxers and stuff like that until 2010. I finally decided to pick up a 2001 Ducati 996. And that's when I decided to get actually like serious, stop fucking around, got my license.
Right.
Yeah, so that was bike 3. Um,
Yep. Okay.
After the 996, I had the very first generation of the KTM RC8. That
What?
yeah, that
What?
was a pile of garbage.
What?
Yeah,
Wow, dude. That's you know what, to be honest, like knowing you, that's fucking shocking, dude. I would never wow, dude, I would never picture you on an RC8. I don't
I
know.
got photos, man. I'll show you. Black and white RC8.
Huh.
Yeah, I had that for almost a year. It was in the shop all the time for leaking oil, and they couldn't figure out what it was. So I decided to just sell it, and I bought a MV Agusta F4. Had that for about a year. Decided to sell that.
Yeah, I remember the MV. Yeah, I came in MV days. Yeah, that's
Well,
when I
no,
came in.
that was an F4 though. That was
Oh,
the actual.
the sports bike or the super
Yeah.
sport.
Yeah, the
What?
quad exhaust, the quad
Damn,
uh,
dude.
square exhaust.
Whatever it was, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was. Got rid of that. Ended up picking up a Ducati 748 that decided to blow up on me. Picked up a Ducati 996 again. I still have that one. That's my track bike. Then I picked up a MV Agusta Brutale. That's when I started motovlogging, is with my MV Agusta Brutale, the naked bike.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then I got sick of that, and I wanted a more upright type of bike for like long distances. Then I bought the pile of shit that was constantly in the shop, the Turismo Veloce, aka pile of garbage. So that didn't go anywhere. And then finally, after all that mess, the R9T, which was 10 bikes.
Kenny, you were so right. Fucking list of bikes is long, son. Like,
I'm sorry, man.
dude,
You asked. I said.
I mean, no, that's fine, bro. Like, I literally thought it was gonna be like, I got the R1, I got the Gixxer, picked up the little Ducati, then I switched to the MV, and now I'm on the BMW. I didn't know there was like 6 other manufacturers that were involved in this, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That is pretty cool, man. You've literally owned more motorcycles than vehicles I've owned. Period. But then again, I'm not one to get rid of shit, so like I'll hold on to it until it like literally explodes or whatever. But 10 bikes in about what 15 years or so? Is that
Something
about right?
like that. Yeah, about right.
So you're averaging about what bike every year and some change. I mean, if you do the math, dude, it's like a bike every year, and I can't do the math, but somebody out there knows it. What, man? All right, so looking at all the bikes, right? All 10 of them, minus, okay, all 9 minus the BMW. BMW's not fair. Which one, if you get back again, which one would it be? Or which one has a soft spot in your heart, I guess.
I know I'm gonna hate myself for this, but probably the Brutale, the MV Agusta Brutale.
I've seen that bike. Well, I've seen a newer version of that. What year did you have?
That was a 2006.
Yeah, okay. I've seen the newer ones. Yeah, and those are definitely beastly looking bikes. I will give it that.
That was probably the most reliable bike, besides my BMW, of course. But yeah, that was my most reliable, most fun bike. Like, I met the most people on that bike. I had the most fun. Just like, I don't know, it was just a whole different type of, because I was all into sports bikes, and then that was the one and only bike that was like a naked bike, upright, something fun. So
Right, I got you. Hey,
Yeah.
I just noticed, because I haven't really been paying attention. I've been talking to you, but there's a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch of people. There's a few people on the line right now that have called in. My bad. I just noticed you guys right now. I think from now on, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to get to your phone calls here, but I think what I'm going to do is from now on, I'm not going to open the phone lines at the start of the show. I think I'm just going to open them like 30 minutes into the show. That way, gives me time to just ask some questions, speak with the person live on the show, and then from that point on, you guys could call in and say what's up. But yeah, let me go ahead and answer this first call because man, they've been on for a little while. Let's see, 505, you live on the air. What up?
Yeah, I had a suggestion for Boris for his bike. I had a $900 bike that that was a specialized bike, and I loved it. I put about 800 miles on it.
damn.
And that thing has not broken down since.
Wait, did you say 800
And
miles?
sadly,
Okay.
I do mountain biking, all that fun stuff. But sadly, it got stolen when I was at college. So I went down and bought a Walmart bike, and honestly, it broke within the first 10 miles of using it.
Hey man, don't be hating on Walmart, son. Don't be hating.
I'm sorry, they just suck so much.
Yeah, I got a
I just wanted to
specialized
call
too
in
now.
to say
So.
that, like, yeah, I mean, like, the warranties are pretty nice, but I don't know, just pissed off that mine got stolen.
Right.
Nah, that sucks, bro.
But yeah, just wanted to come say hi.
Hi.
Appreciate you calling in. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Well, my name's Greg, but I'm from Omaha, and I'm calling in from New Mexico.
From Omaha, New Mexico.
Omaha!
Appreciate you calling in, brother, man. Yeah, that does suck about getting bikes stolen, regardless if it has a motor on it or not. Just, you know what? Anything that you personally like that has value, whether it's monetarily or just sentimental value, you know what I mean? Getting stuff, because I've had things stolen from me, dude, and it sucks, right? Because no matter, yeah, it can be replaced, but it's not that one. It's not the one you originally had. The the experiences, the miles you've put down, and all that, et cetera, man. But it's one of those things that happens from time to time, and it sucks, man. You just have to take it and keep moving.
Yep.
But well, all right, brother.
Well, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. See ya.
So, Boris, there's a small delay with this. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like 2 seconds. It's weird.
It's all good.
I mean, for me and you, like, we hear it at the same time, but I'm used to it now. But yeah, there is a small delay. So let's go ahead and take this next caller. Let's see here. 925, you live in here. What up?
Hey, buddy. It's KITB over here. I just want to say one thing about the mountain bikes and the chain drive, all that on the mountain bikes, is that you have to be careful with those, because if you shift while pedaling, you can bend your sprocket. They're delicate. You have to be careful there.
Well, Boris, go ahead. That's questions for you. Statement.
Boris,
Statement is for you.
also Boris. Boris, I love you, buddy, but clearly you love the shaft because you love BMW. Also, by the way, maybe don't have fucking 12 Italian bikes and you won't have problems. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I love you, but I'm sad about your RC8 because the RC8 was kind of legendary, at least in magazines until it came out. I've only known one dude who owned one, and he dumped it the first fucking day he had it.
Oh,
That sucks.
Yeah,
I know what you mean with
$30,000
the bike and the chain, and that's the thing. I wasn't pedaling while I was shifting. That's not the reason it broke. The damn derailleur wasn't set up right, so it was like, I don't know. It was stupid, but it was complete
That's
fluke.
on the mechanic, and also, I really wanted to call in and say you love the shaft, and that's all I really wanted to say because you have BMW, and you know, shaft drive is awesome. Good for what, 25, 30,000 miles before you need maintenance.
Yeah, you gotta love the shaft.
Also, I wanted to invite both you fuckers to the Sunset GT on Sunday this weekend at Sunset Plaza. All the fanciest cars you could ever fucking imagine, from Pagani Huayras to
Do we get to sit
Bugattis
in
and
any
all
of
that.
them?
I hope to see you guys there.
Do we get to sit in any of
You
them?
can take as many pictures, and if the owner says you can sit in them, then yeah, you can.
Where is this at? Well, actually, just
Sunset Plaza.
I don't know. I'm not from here. I don't know where that is.
I don't know what that's at either. I'm like down
off
south.
Sunset Boulevard, right by Whiskey A Go Go.
Don't know where that is either. I know where Sunset Boulevard is. I know it's a road that parallels with
Sunset Boulevard
with Hollywood Boulevard, but that's about all
So-
I know.
So you know how you get off Sunset off the 405 and you go right if you're going north on the 405, and then it gets all windy and then it gets straight. It's after it gets straight.
Okay.
I still don't know.
I don't either, dude.
Well, yeah. If you want to come hit me up, I'd like to see you guys. I miss you guys.
Nah, I got you. All right, yeah, I have to see what's going on,
Well.
man. Yeah. Remind.
Also, Red, I think that waiting 30 minutes is a good idea for the initial caller because, I think you should do your thing and introduce the guy. And you've done well this evening.
Yeah.
Or I've been on the phone for 20 minutes waiting for you to answer the call.
Right. That's what I said. I looked over there. I was like, oh, shit, there's people over here already. But, yeah, I got you. But, for sure, KITB, appreciate the call, man. Remind me about Sunday.
I love you, Red, and dos Vidania Boris.
I'm not rushing, but thanks, bro. I love you too.
Yeah, good enough. Hey, close enough, fucker. Okay.
Later, man.
Later.
KITB, y'all. That's funny. Wait, so what part broke on the bike that make the chain break, snap, or whatever? You said some shit I'd never heard of before.
Because you have, like on a motorcycle, you have one sprocket up front and one in the back.
Right.
See, if you had that type of shit on a bicycle, it would be like just a single speed or a fixie.
Yeah.
Fixie.
I got you.
Okay, other bikes that have like cassettes, so they have like a 9-speed, a 10-speed, or whatever speed in the rear.
Got you.
And then you have the little thingy that's called a derailleur that derails the chain from one sprocket to the other.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just
all right, I'm following. And
so you need to adjust those, especially when you get a brand new bike. The cables are kind of tight, and then they get loose over time, and then you need to adjust it, I guess. I don't know. I'm new to this whole cycling thing, so I'm learning. But I guess it wasn't adjusted properly from the start, and if you would shift into gear, it wouldn't shift properly, so it'd kind of like half-ass shift until like you actually put some torque into the pedals and chains, and then it'll like hop a tooth or whatever. And so I think that's what happened when I was going uphill.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve must have built the bike when he had a hangover or something. He wasn't giving a fuck that day. It was just like, it works. All right, next.
God damn it, Steve.
But, all right, let's take this next caller. Area code 714. You're live on the air. What up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's going on? It's Edgy Throttle. How's it going? Red? Boris?
Edgy!
Good, man. How's work?
Not too bad. Playing security guard today.
Well, you are talking to us on the phone.
Oh.
Do you have a gun?
Yeah. No gun. No gun.
Aww.
I got a whistle and I got some quarters. So.
Okay, that
Some
works.
quarters. What are you gonna do with quarters?
But
Throw it at him.
I gotta search for a payphone and then call in. Call into the cops.
Oh, it's funny.
Love the show, Red One. This question is for your guest Boris. What are your preparations as far as track time with your BMW? Like, what are the preparations one needs to take to hit up a track?
Like, what are the preparations you need to do to the bike for enable to get it ready for the track?
Yeah, correct.
I think it all depends which track you go to, which track day you go to, what exactly you do. The most minimal thing you need to do is probably just remove anything you need on the street and anything you don't want shattered if you do drop your bike. So if you don't want your taillight or headlight to show, depending on which track day you do, definitely your taillight, brake light. You don't want people freaking out because you're tapping the brake in the middle of a turn and they lock it up and they crash because of you.
Is that why they? I was wondering why they taped the brake lights. I thought it was like safety issue or some shit. I mean, as far as like the shit breaking in a million pieces all over the track or something.
Yeah. One of the reasons is because back all headlights used to be glass. So you tape up the headlight because, if you crash it, all the glass goes everywhere. It's a mess. People got to clean it up. It's not fun. The tail light is for safety. So people don't freak out when, they see a brake light. So also tire pressure is probably key. Probably the number one thing I would check. Take off your mirrors because you don't want to be looking behind you. Definitely don't want to be worrying what's behind you. What?
So on the tire pressure, would you have to have it lower? The PSI lower on the track?
Yeah, definitely lower. Like on my Ducati and the slicks, I run like 23 PSI in the rear and like I forgot. I think it's like 23 and 28 in the front. It's like something ridiculously low. But on the street, I would run like 40, 42 or something like that, PSI.
I ran like 30, I want to say like 33-ish, somewhere around in there. It's always been good for me when it comes to tire PSI on the street. But, dude, why would you run so low? That doesn't, it's not like you're in mud and you're trying to get out.
I think it's because of once the tire heats up, the air expands and then you have a higher pressure. And then also you want the tire to bend and grip better and what's it called? That way I don't know how to explain it. I was explained by the Pirelli guys last time I was there and I asked them the same question you asked me. But I think it's like you could get a certain lean angle, but the tire like bends so it sticks and there's more of a contact patch, I believe. I don't know. I might be just...
No, at least what I learned in fucking science, that shit makes sense in my head. So, it works. But, that's just curious though, man. I never knew that. So
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the mirrors. Say goodbye to the blinkers, turn signals, tail light, headlight. Remove the fuses, tape it up, whatever that is. But you don't need any of that crap. And tire pressure. That's about it.
Okay. I got you. And then a tracksuit, obviously.
Yeah, definitely a tracksuit, a one-piece or a two-piece, whatever one you would prefer.
I prefer a two-piece. Nah, I'm just kidding. I
So
don't really care.
what was the issue on the Ducati? I don't think you explained or found out what was the issue was on that Ducati when you were at the track.
Funny. I was editing that video earlier today. I was attempting to fix it, and replaced a couple pieces, and I just found out that wasn't the problem. So I spent about $80-something on two little elbow brackets for the fuel, and it wasn't the problem. So I don't know. I need to dig into it more. It could be many things, but it's a Ducati, so who knows?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because what was it doing? It was like bogging out on you, right?
Yeah, when you give it like slight throttle, just a little bit, it would accelerate no problem. If you barely give it throttle, but then if you actually just give it a little more of that edgy throttle, then it would just like bog out. Like, see what I did there?
That's funny.
Sorry. When you give it like a lot of throttle, like you just want to like just punch it, it would just bog out. It would just fall flat on its face. It wouldn't even accelerate. It would just bog out. Like it either wasn't getting enough air, it wasn't getting enough fuel. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Yeah. Normally when it bogs out, there's too much air and not enough fuel going through. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, Red. Boris, thanks for taking my call, fellas.
Thanks, Edgy.
Later, Edgy. Appreciate the call, homie.
Thanks.
All right, brother. Peace.
Yep. Later.
So that's something I never got into because we started taking phone calls. So you do this like track day thing and stuff, and you like ride fast around the track, and that's pretty amazing because I've never done that, and I want to.
You should.
Hey, fuck off. I just, it's not that I don't have, the cojones, it's just, money. That's like, suit, cause like I don't have anything, for a track day, like other than tires and a motorcycle. That's like, and a helmet, and I don't even know if my gloves would be. Wait, do you have to have a special type of glove on a track day?
You have to have a gauntlet that covers. You can't have shorty gloves.
So it has to cover the wrist bone, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
I almost said ankle.
Yeah, the ankle bone that's in your
wrist
area.
Okay, yeah. So I have a helmet. I have a bike and some tires. That's the only thing that I have for track days. So I don't have a suit. I don't have all the other little bits and stuff you need, and all that other stuff. But let me ask you this: how did you get into track day riding? Was it the canyons that scared you, or what was it?
It was my girlfriend. My girlfriend got me into track. How many people can say that? Basically, before we even started dating, I lost my job, and then I got a part-time job working at Cycle Gear, so where she was working at. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to the track with my dad, and he races, and he's part of a race crew, and they corner work. So if you come out, that'd be awesome because I go ride track. So I was like, oh, okay. I've never been to the track. I was kind of scared. But she's like, yeah, just come out. I mean, all you got to do is pay for, it was like $198 for the track day. And yeah, it's expensive, dude. It's super expensive. If it wasn't for me working at Cycle Gear, I probably wouldn't have gotten all the discounts that I got.
Wait. You said the track day was expensive?
Yeah, it was $198 just for one day.
Bruh. Come on, man. Like, people pay fucking $200 to jump off the fucking stratosphere, and that shit lasts about 27 seconds.
Yeah, well, it all depends. I mean,
I'm just saying, man. Like, you gotta. I mean, no, I feel you though. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, right? It's not like you and your boys going to K1. But yeah, I mean,
it's like $20. It's $200, and on top of that, you gotta think about it. $200 just for the track day.
Right.
Then you gotta like spend money on gas because you're gonna run through at least a tank or two of gas the entire time because you're pinning it once you're out there. Your tires are gonna get shot. Depending on how hard you ride, your tires are gonna get shot. You gotta think about food because sometimes the places don't have food. You gotta think about all the gas you're gonna spend getting there. How are you gonna get there if you don't have a truck or a trailer? You gotta like bum a friend, ride off of a friend. It's just like it's easily $500-$600 just for one day. Or yeah, it's expensive.
See,
which I don't have that type of money. Dude. Mm-mm.
No, we got Scott over here in the side chat. Shout out to Scott. What up, man? $200 for a track day is cheap. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making lots of money, but I'm broke, so $200 is a lot for me.
Man, you ain't broke. You buy like a bike every year. Come on now.
Hey, there's this thing called financing, right? I can only afford what I can afford a month. So if it's a $300 payment, I can afford that. You know, I don't look at the whole bike is like 20 grand. I look at it $300
$300
a month. I was like, all right, I can do $300 a month.
Oh, that's funny. Shout out to Ghost Ninja. What's
Ghost.
up? Over there in the side chat, trying to start trouble. But no, I get it, right? So yeah, you pay for the track day. You know, depending on where you're at with tires, let's just say all new set, everything, right? So what, you know, say if you catch a discount on a suit, what are we looking at discount on suits? Like I'm talking, like, cause I know, don't Dainese, don't they sell like some pretty cheap suits from time to time? Cause I know you're a big Dainese fan.
Yeah, I'm actually a Dainese AGV brand ambassador. That's how I get all their stuff for cheap.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's that above there and that there and this here and everywhere. But yeah, I get all their stuff at like a deep discount. And so my helmet, which is like what, $1,400, $1,500 retail price, I got a super ridiculously discounted rate. So
no, I mean, like I've even heard people going in there and copping like a full race suit for like $500, dude. You know, like or
wow,
something like like maybe, I mean, it may not have been that particular store, but I want to say maybe I don't know, or like, you know, you have all the other knockoff brands, you know, and all those other like leather companies, right? Like,
yeah.
But let's just say $500 for the suit. You're looking at what, $350, $400 for the tires, including the mount, right? To put them on. Then you're looking at another $200 for the track day, ish, $200, $250. Then you're looking at. Is there any other costs that I just don't know about, per se?
I mean, if you need boots.
Oh my God! Fuck yes, boots is another $100 and something bucks.
Yeah, boots is a lot. I saw somebody asking me. I'm sorry with the side chat. I can't multitask. I'm a dude.
He's on it.
Yeah, I was asked like what kind of boots I have. Of course, they're the Dainese Axial Pros or whatever. CD Adventure. I guess those are good as long as they cover, you know, your ankles and stuff like that. As long as it's a boot, you're good. So I mean, you can buy like cheap built boots for like $100.
How about motocross boots? Will those work?
I actually don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I don't really see why not. I mean, it's still a boot. It'll still protect the shit out of you. And
yeah.
I mean, they're a boot not designed for sliding. They're a boot made for falling from great heights and stuff like that. But yeah. So yeah, you're looking at what? I mean, let's say you find a good deal, decent boots, $100, right, for the boots. And you're looking at another like what, $100 for the gloves, because gauntlet gloves ain't cheap and they're leather. I mean, it's not like you can get a fucking summer version of gauntlet gloves or whatever.
I wouldn't trust them.
Right? Lightweight joints. Like, nah, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Do you wear like a race collar or anything like that?
No. I just wear my boots, my suit, back protector, helmet, gloves, and that's it.
Back protector?
Yeah. Like, you gotta have a back protector.
You mean like the shit that come in the suit or some other shit?
No, it's like a backpack style. You put it over your shoulders, like straps, and then you have one that comes like a strap that goes around your stomach. It's like it goes from your neck all the way down to your butt bone, whatever the hell it's called. But it's like a full-on back protector. I wouldn't go in the track without one. I'm just saying. I mean, the first time I crashed, on the track. I was wearing a 2-piece Alpine Star suit with a Danesi back protector, and literally, like, I don't trust Alpine Star, just me personally, because the jacket burned through and it burned my arm.
Oh
So
shit.
yeah, so I was like, nope, I'm sorry, I'm never rocking Alpine Stars ever again. So it's just Danesi for me all the way. I mean, I've never crashed in Danesi on the track, but yeah, I don't. No, that's the only thing I trust.
Hey, Mothman. Fuel for the track don't really count, dude, because you're probably gonna end up spending more on food than you would for gas, right? Like, you don't. Do you even fill up the tank all the way, or would you run like half a tank just because it's lighter and it's easier to whatever?
No, I fill up the tank. Like usually when I load the bike up on the truck, I go to a gas station. When you fuel the truck up, then you separately fill up the your bike tank, and then maybe if you have like those jugs, I don't know how many gallons, but usually you just fill up those with like 91 octane.
Right.
Or if you have a super cool race bike, you need
fuel.
race like 100 octane, then you gotta buy it at the track, I guess.
Right. 100 octane's expensive. There's a couple gas stations around that have them. And
Yeah.
The last time I remember seeing 100 octane, it was like $9 a gallon. But yeah, it ain't that serious.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not that serious, dude. It's really
Yeah.
not.
No, I'm not racing. I don't know why people rock race fuel on just like regular track days. It's just like it's a waste of money.
Gotcha. So you do all this running around the track. You never have to fill up for gas again, right? Like you're not doing 100 miles around the racetrack, are you?
It all depends. I mean, you could do 100 miles. It depends on how many laps you get in. It depends if you're there all weekend. I mean, I've gone through almost two tanks of gas.
Huh.
And yeah, I mean, because you're on it all the time. It's constant, like, accelerate, brake, accelerate, brake, accelerate, brake. So it's like constantly just
fuel.
Yeah, your gas mileage is shit out there.
Right. You're not getting 40, you're getting like 22.
You're getting like
still,
10.
it's like,
You're lucky, bro.
you think so? I don't know, man. Like, well, maybe. Shit, I don't know.
I used to daily my 996.
Okay.
And I used to get like almost 200 miles to the tank.
Okay.
When I just daily it. If I go to the track, I could maybe, if I'm lucky, get like 70 miles to the tank. Maybe 80 if I'm like not pushing it 100%. But like,
oh damn.
Yeah, dude, you're either constantly on full throttle, like wide open, or just shutting, braking, and turning.
Yeah. Oh, shout out LA Jexer. He is so right. Gas over here in LA, it's about right. About 3 1/4.
Yep.
And
Same
it
here.
fluctuates. It's like one day you'll come up, you're like, ooh, gas is like 312. And you come back next, like 2 days later to get gas again, it's just like 335. You're like, what happened? What happened? Like, really? Like a 20-cent jump? But yeah, LA prices when it comes to gas. But so let me ask you this: if you do, how many track days would you get out of a set of tires on average?
Well, it all depends. Yeah, like I said, it's all depends how hard you ride, how much you ride, if what type of tire you get. Like I bought a brand new set of slicks on my Ducati, and granted, I haven't really ridden the Ducati because there's sometimes things wrong with it. They lasted me maybe 5 track days. I mean, they're pretty much toast right now, but yeah, 5 track days, 6 track days if you're lucky.
Okay.
So you can get away with it. I just wouldn't recommend street tires on the track.
Like Q3s.
No, Q3s are actually pretty good on the track. A lot of people rock Q3s. Like if they're doing both. I mean, they're pretty shit on the road because they're really soft compound. But no, I know some people that rode what's that one track? Laguna Seca with Q3s.
No, I mean, yeah, I know the Q3 is a good track tire. I just hate when people who don't ride on the track
Ghost Ninja.
who turn around and be like, no, dude, Q3's like, no, dude, it's a shit tire for the street. I mean, but other than that, The I know he's over there. He's fucking got a paragraph. He's getting ready to fucking stamp down there.
Hating on Ghost there.
But yeah, nah, cause like I mean I really do, man. I do. Yeah, boom. What? Yeah.
Boom.
That's it. That's all you got. But to prove my point, Ghost, is you don't ride track. Neither do I. Therefore, S21s for the win. But yeah, you know, I said 2 years ago. No, yes, was it 14 or 15? Maybe 15. So yeah, 2 years ago, I said, all right, I'm gonna ride track this year, and then the end of that year came, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it next year, and then now we're in 2017, and I'm like, ain't gonna happen this year. At least like now I know that like I'm not getting on the track this year. I really don't think so, but maybe next year, man. I just like for the longest time, right? I was really scared about losing my only bike. You know, that's my R6 is the only thing that I have, right? And it's my computer bike. It's my bumping around town bike. It's my go any damn where bike unless it's raining. And I was all paranoid at first about losing it at the track, right? Like totaling it or whatever it may be. Yeah. And then I had somebody who started out as a beginner and, you know, worked his way up, and he kind of explained to me how the beginner sessions and all that, you know, the way they train you, and, you know, it's not like they just go, all right, fucking here's the track, go out there and have some fun. It doesn't work that way. And so he kind of made me think about like, okay, yeah, this is something I could get into, but at the same time, there's still that chance, you know, just.
Yeah.
So how many times have you crashed?
Both combined street and track?
No, just track.
Track once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The very first time I went, and I would have the same mentality as you did.
Shit.
Well, here's the thing, like, it's not to like throw you off to like tell you not to ride track. It's because I'm telling you from experience, do not rock street tires on the track, because that's what I had. I had old street tires on the track, even though I had the right PSI, and it still, you know, it didn't work. It was too hot, they overheated, and I lost the front end because it was just gumming up too much, and it was just garbage.
Huh, okay.
It was my daily commuter. It was what I would use to get to work, you know, everything. And when I crashed that thing, I was literally like, my heart like sunk. I was like, fuck, dude, how am I going to get to work? You know, how am I going to ride on the street? How am I going to do anything? So just the only thing you need is better tires. That's it. And just don't go like 150% out of your comfort zone. Just go within your comfort zone. The reason I crashed was, one, because it was my very first track day, and it wasn't a beginner's track day. It was pretty much what I still go to right now. It's where all the racers go to, you know, practice. So there's no sessions. There's no A group, B group, C group. There's just a free for all.
You just hop out there and go for it.
You just go for it, and basically it's meant for racers to go there and you know, try to set their fast lap times, set up their bikes for the next race, like stuff like that. But me, I was just like, first track day, yeah, I'm gonna be cool and fast like these guys, and I was doing okay up until like middle of the day, almost, after lunch is when it got super hot. I didn't want to come in. I didn't want to come in and let the tires cool off. I was having so much fun out there. I was just going and going and going and going, and the tires overheated, and I just lost the front end. So if you do go, get good tires.
Okay. When you mean good tires, you mean something like a Q, like, you know, because every major brand has their version of a track okay tire, still decent on the street, but it sucks because you're gonna replace them every like 3,000 to 7,000 miles or whatever. Is that what you mean, or did you go out there with like a Pilot Power 4 or some type of shit?
No, I went out there on like some Pirelli Rosso 2s, or like not even the Rosso Corsas. Like, they're basically not even meant to be on the track. They're meant for like strictly commuting. I don't know what's the equivalent of those.
So a
though.
little harder compound.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I guess the heat point was very
Low.
very low, I guess. So I mean, they heat up. They're really hard, and the day that I crashed was like 110 degrees, and I don't know what the tarmac was, the temperature of the tarmac, but it was ridiculous, dude. It was fucking hot.
So you crashed your commuter bike,
Yeah.
and then what?
Well, luckily I had a car, but I had to commute in a car, which was
No.
hell.
I'm talking about dust settles. The shit's off to the side. Off of turn 3. What next? What happens?
Okay,
Explain
so
from crashing to like getting out of there and all that other stuff.
all right. Well, you crash, you slide, you go off into the rocks, the dirt, whatever. They come pick you up in a crash truck. You make sure all the body parts are still attached to you. And then I don't know, they just tow you in, and then you assess the damages. You go home and figure out what's wrong with it. You start replacing bit by bit.
But so how did you get the car? I mean, the car. How'd you get the bike back home? Did you just tow truck it, or did you have somebody come up in the truck, or what?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, when my girlfriend told me to come out to the track, I don't have a truck. So it's like, I don't know how I'm going to get there. So basically she's like, well, I drive a truck. We could just throw it in the truck and drive there. And I was like, all right, cool. So we did that. We went up together. I crashed. We threw it in the back of the truck, and we went back like the next day. So.
Oh, okay. Now I was just wondering because, like, I well, did I even cover it? No, probably not. So, do you ever see like AAA fucking type shits out there, or
I don't think so.
Like, I mean, I know technically that's all considered illegal under, unless you got some super fucking cool ass insurance that you're paying a lot of money for. But I know you can't go to the track day on regular insurance. But I was just always kind of wondering for those maybe who. Well, yeah, I guess I never put the two together. Like, how did you get to the track will probably be the way you got back from the track, unless you rode to the track and then.
I rode to the track on the Beamer once. I
remember
rode
that
there, I camped out, and, I rode one of the days, I camped out again, then I went home the next day. So, I mean, that day, I had street tires, I had everything, like, the same recipe for disaster, but, like, at least this time I had the back of my mind, don't go all out, this is your ride home, so.
Right.
Yeah, you just take it easy. You still have fun, but you just take it easy.
Definitely. And then, excuse me, whatever track you went to, you were like, how far were you from home? You were like quite a ways, weren't you?
Yeah. Back then I lived by. Remember when we had LA versus SD, where we had the tilted kilt?
Which one? The first one or the second one?
Well, same. Doesn't matter.
Oh wait, you weren't around for
both
the first
ended
one.
up. At
no,
tilted.
you weren't at the first one. So.
Well, I was in the first, second and third.
Second and third. So yes, that tilted kilt right there off
the
whatever. Is that the 805? No, not the 805.
8.
The 8, yes.
Yeah. Well, I basically lived right across the freeway. So from there to Chuckwalla was probably like 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on which route we take. So if you crash and you got no ride home and nobody's willing to drive your ass home, you're pretty much screwed.
The fact that you were able to do like a 4 to 6 hour, we'll call it 5 hour round trip ride to get somewhere and come back, but you still did a track day during the whole, bruh. That's thumbs up, man. That's a kudos to you, because ain't no way in hell, dude. Like, I hate going to 50 miles up here to the fucking Snake or whatever, hauling ass, ripping up and down the Snake, and then, sitting down having a meal, and then it's like, fuck, you ready to ride back? Like, no, not really, dude. I'm just kind of tired right now, dude. Like, I get tired, dude, out in canyons, man. Like, I couldn't imagine ripping it around a track and then having to turn around and ride like another, whatever, 150, 200 miles or something.
That's why you don't do that. I brought I brought my tent and I camped out there.
Wait, did,
Oh,
did did you do a track day only one day or both days?
only one day.
Oh, okay.
I came up Friday after work, or I don't know if I went. I came up Friday. I think I took the day off. Yeah, I came up Friday, camped the night to Saturday. Saturday is when this is why I do so many track days now. Is because I corner work, and if you corner work, you get free track days. So you corner work beginning of the day. There's a lunch break, and then
Okay.
you ride the other part of it.
Well, you gotta explain corner work for all those who are unfamiliar. I'm in the
Oh,
know,
sorry.
but they may not know.
Sorry. Corner working is basically the safety people that wave flags at you. They tell you to get off the track, tell you to be careful, no passing, get off the track, wave flags around in a little, like, I don't know what the hell it's called, but like they have like stations, and basically you have a radio and a bunch of flags, and you communicate with all the other with all the other workers. So basically, you work at the track as a flag person, and they don't pay you, but you get to ride for free. So I rode both of those. Usually, I ride and work both Saturday and Sunday, but the one time that I did go there, I rode up Friday. I spent the night to Saturday. I rode half the day on Saturday, worked Saturday, and then spent the night again. And then Sunday, I worked the morning part, and then I can have an option of riding again or going home. So I just took off and went home.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, I know what you mean though. Like after you ride pretty hard for a couple hours, you don't want to do shit. You just want to sit back and crack open a beer or an alcoholic beverage and just chill. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go home, especially like a 3 hour ride. Screw that.
We got you. Hey, look, somebody called in. Let's go ahead and take this phone call real quick.
Hey,
480, you live on the air. What up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is James, a.k.a. Eurobike fan. What's up, Boris? What's up, Red?
hey, what's up, James?
What's up, man?
Not much. Hey, you guys are both great moto vloggers. Boris, I've met both of you guys before, but I just want to know about your editing, man. You got mad skills. What software do you use? Do you use a PC or a Mac? I guess kind of my questions tonight.
Boris is what I would like to call before he answers this. I like to call him like little mini Casey or something like Casey Neistat Jr. over there. But
Oh,
go
geez.
ahead, man, and answer this question though.
Um, editing, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just I don't know. I just sit down and mess around with it. I started out with my laptop. I had a MacBook Pro that was just like slow as shit, and it was like to render anything, it would take hours. It would skip anything, so I mean that's probably why. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I have a Mac right now. I upgraded to an iMac, just so it's a little bit faster, and I use Final Cut Pro 10 for editing. I don't know, man. You just sit down and just
I
mess
figured
with
you were
it.
using something really good like Final Cut. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want to use Final Cut or Adobe Premiere or something like that that's high end and you don't have the money for it, like I do, there's this bay that the pirates go to, aka Pirate Bay,
Overseas.
and
Sure.
and they can hook you up with some free software. You probably won't get the updates, but I mean it's worked for me ever since I started. So no complaints here. It might crash every now and then, but it's the price you gotta pay. Or the price you don't pay. Anyway.
Very cool. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that you're still liking your Beamer.
I still love
As
my
you know, I
Beamer.
ride Beamers too. Good bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like Kevin in the back said earlier. The shaft drive. There's like zero maintenance to that. So, and I know you
Oh,
probably have a maintenance plan since you have a brand new bike, but you got I mean, these bikes go 100,000 miles easy. You know, all the Beamers I've had.
So you love the shaft,
of course,
too?
I don't put 100,000 miles on them. What's that?
So you love the shaft, too?
I love the shaft, too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of BMW do you have?
Right now I have a R1150R, so it's like it's a little older. It's an '05. It's like a naked roadster that BMW has. It's like a boxer, similar to what Boris has, but he has the latest, you know, awesome gen with the R9T. A great bike, just upright position, naked bike, reliable.
Yeah, I see it right here.
Torque, tons of torque.
Yeah. Also has the shaft.
Oh, it does. Totally does. Right there. I see it.
Yeah. Shaft's the way to go, bro.
It's like it's no loss or not that much loss or less percentage loss of power from the motor. Because I'm
you do
curious.
lose. You do lose. I mean, like.
No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Red. I'm sorry.
You first, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you do lose. They say I think you lose like 20 horsepower at the shaft. I actually have a K1200R also, which, you know, was like their monster 165 horsepower naked bike that came out in '06. You know, but 165 horse, 96 pounds of torque, but at the shaft, you're actually, at the wheel, I'm sorry, you're probably getting more like 140 horsepower. So you do lose a little bit of horsepower, you know, at the wheel with a shaft drive. I think everybody knows that.
To me, that seems really excessive, though, for a motorcycle due to, like, the drivetrain being real small or whatever. It's not, you know, it's not like it's got to send the power, you know, 15 feet to the back or whatever. It's only, what are we talking, like, a foot and a half, maybe 2 feet tops? But,
yeah.
But, I mean, it could be, I don't know, man. I've never ridden a bike with shaft, and
once you ride the shaft, Red, I mean, it's all over, bro. I mean,
oh, good.
That's a little hard to swallow. Pun intended. Anyways, but no, I mean, you would think there's less power loss with a shaft-driven bike than a chain, correct? No, maybe.
There's actually more. I think belt-driven is the one where you lose less power. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. That's what I heard somewhere.
Side chat, get on that. Get back to me. Let us know which loses less power, chain, shaft, or belt. All right.
Chains, belts, and shafts. It doesn't sound like it's rated G.
I thought we're family friendly over here, gentlemen. I guess we're not.
Not today.
I guess we're not. Well, hey, man, you got anything else?
So, hey, Red.
Oh, no, what's up, man?
No, I was just going to say, Red, you know, I'm over here in Pasadena, man. Next time you want to ride your GMR, I think I've commented on some of your videos. I ride those all the time. If you ever want to come over and ride, hit me up.
I'm good.
My Instagram, again, is Eurobike fan. I don't think you follow me, but Boris does.
Let me see if I can.
And we'll go ride.
No, I can't. Well, can I look this up right here?
Eurobike fan, yes.
You know what? Do me a favor. Send me a DM.
Had a lot of.
And just send.
I will.
Yeah, send me a DM and we'll go from there. But yeah, as far as canyons, man, like I'm not a big canyon fan, dude. Like I will go out and ride the purity fuck out of a canyon for my skill level, but when random people hit me, hey man, we're going to ACH this weekend. I'm like, nah, I'm good, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? I don't know, I'm just fucking.
Dude,
like, I just
you did good on that. Your first run of GMR, you were fast, man. I saw the video. I was like, I've taken a lot of guys out there. I live, 10 miles from there. I've taken a lot of guys there, and they ride, really slow the first round. You were hauling ass your first video. I was like, damn, this guy's fast. So,
I was in my kind of comfort zone, and then the fact that I like literally just put some tires on and probably had a couple 100 miles under, them. But at the same time, after a couple of corners, man, I really dialed it back because, them like I'm cool with corners. Like corners are fine. It's them decreasing radius some bitches that I just can not stand, dude. There's nothing worse than like, you're leaning over, everything's good, you're fucking, yeah, and all of a sudden you just see it tighten and you're like, ooh, now what? You know what I mean? I can't, and there were so many on GMR, and I haven't been back to that canyon since, dude. I literally haven't.
I hear you. Hey, good talking to you guys, and keep doing what you're doing. I watch both your vlogs. You guys are great.
Thanks, James.
Thanks for letting
Appreciate
me call in.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
See you,
See ya.
buddy.
You too.
Another California rider. That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right. Let's take this next one. 5090 live on air. What up? Hello.
Now, who are you?
Hey,
Hello.
what's going on? Hello.
Not much.
What's going on, man? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Spokane, Washington,
Ooh.
and James Wade.
Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you calling back, man.
James Wade.
Yeah, how's it going over there?
Man, it is, well, I can't say it's a sunny day in California. It was sporadically sunny day in California. It was like in and out, hit and miss, but other than that, it's California, so can't be too upset.
Yep.
Yeah, can't always count on perfect weather, you know?
That is so true. That is so true. But down here in California, you got like a 94% chance of getting it right. So it's like, hey, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Decent. All right. What's it going to be like day after that? Still decent. And then summer comes and you're like, oh, it's hot. So what's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Probably not a cloud in the sky. Wind out of the south about 6 miles an hour. Yeah, it's just it's. I mean, you're in Washington, dude, so you never know what the hell could happen. Here, it rained this weekend, and it probably won't rain until September.
What? Speak for yourself, man. It rained yesterday and it rained today. Both of my ride into work.
Today. Yeah, I forgot about that. But I'm just saying, it's about to stop raining, Boris, and it's
not
going to rain
for sure.
For like 4 months. And then everybody's going to be bitching, dude, we need some rain in California. It's not raining here. All the reservoirs are dry. People need to water their lawns on Tuesdays and Fridays. Don't, wash your car. Don't fucking, it's like, I'm serious, dude. That shit's coming, dude. It's coming.
What the hell, DTD writer? I'm not high on vape juice. The fuck?
Can't get high on vape juice, I don't think. Unless there's
Can you even get high on vape juice?
Jokes.
No, but you can get high on marijuana THCs, or what do they call it? I forgot what they call it, but they have like the liquid form that goes into vape pens. Well, a special vape pen. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about it.
On that thought, though, I have, if I'm around marijuana a lot, it's like a reaction my body has, like if my body inhales too much of the scent of marijuana, it starts to throw me in a dizzy spin, and then next thing I know it, I'm in the bathroom for 20 minutes.
Contact.
Because that stuff does not agree with me. I shit you not.
Nah, it's funny, dude. It doesn't. A lot of people are that way, man. A lot of people, literally first time smoker, and they're fine. They're over there giggling like a motherfucker. And then other people, they're just like zombified and they're just over there sleeping their ass off. Some people freak the fuck out and they think like, oh my God, the cops are going to get me. It affects everybody differently, man. Excuse me. But yeah, it affects everybody differently. Not everybody is, but the same thing with alcohol, man. Like I actually knew a female who was allergic. Oh, Boris too. Forgot about that. No, there are people who are actually allergic to alcohol.
Oh, who? Yeah. I know some people. My mom, she's allergic to alcohol.
Yeah, I just remember that one night, Boris, you were drinking some kind of something, and you like broke out in hives, damn near, or some shit. You remember that?
Was that?
Yeah, that was on live stream. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I was on
Oh,
live.
yeah, I have to change my shirt. Yeah, dude. I don't know what the hell it was, but I was freaking like, yeah, that sucked. I think I might have been too drunk on that night because I barely remember that part.
Yeah, you were just like, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera off or something. I can't remember, but yeah, I just remember like you like starting to break out in like some kind of a hive or something. It was pretty funny, but well, it's not funny.
Really, Boris? Vape, a.k.a. douche fruit. What the fuck?
Sorry, man. I had to. That's what I call vapes. They call it a douche flute because they're always like, I don't know. I just, sorry.
It's all chill.
Yeah, I'm not a vape guy either.
Yeah,
Not a vape guy either.
I just have a personal beef with, the weather forecasters on TV. Like last week, they said that we would have a severe thunderstorm. And lo and behold, I'm up late during the night and trying to video record it in progress, and all I got was just one cloud-to-cloud flash of lightning, and that's it, and maybe some rainfall and some thunder, but nothing to really call it a severe thunderstorm. That's like...
Maybe it just wasn't severe where you're at.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things, man. Like, it could have been severe as hell, like 20 miles down the road, but where you were at, it was like, eh.
Well, it all depends who calls it severe.
Yeah,
San Diego called it severe, and it's like a little drizzle.
Right, little drizzle. Ghost Ninja gets like the rest of the day off.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'll go home. It's
Only
like no good.
Only Seattle and some other parts around there only got the harsh parts. That's it. Just kept moving on down north.
Gotcha. Oh, where is?
That's no fun.
Well, wow, I can't English today. Well, anyways, man, let me get off the phone here with you. Continue talking to Boris. If you guys want to call in, you know that number. It's 516-387-1431. We're going to answer the phone lines for a little bit longer, and then we're going to go ahead and shut it down for the night because there's some of y'all should be studying. I need to be gaming. Technically, I should be editing videos.
School life.
But I'm gaming. But yeah.
Call today.
You see a call? Oh, come on, Boris. I don't want to start that shit. I do not, because I'm no.
Yeah,
I'm trying to erase that out of my mind. But I appreciate you calling up. Yeah, go ahead.
So, I'm hoping your subscriber count reaches millions soon.
Yeah, that's not happening, dude. I'm too vocal to fucking reach that kind of shit. Nope. Dude, I've accepted a long time ago. I won't reach 1 million subscribers until 2036.
That's pretty soon, bro.
Shit. This channel will be long gone before then. I'm just saying. I'll still leave it up. Y'all can come back and go watch the old shit, but at some point I'm gonna quit. Quit.
Like you say, y'all probably got some other colors going on back there. I'll just let you attend to those.
Right on, brother. Well, I appreciate you calling in, man. Good hearing from you again. Be safe up there in Washington with all the rain and green stuff going on.
Thanks, James Wade.
Some warm weather, in fact.
What was that, Boris?
Yeah, see you, Boris.
I'm sorry, I just said thanks, James Wade.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, brother. Have a good night. Ooh.
Yep.
What in the world was that?
All right.
I just saw some really... I don't know how to get that back. Whatever. Oh, we got another caller on the line.
Oh, snap.
781, you live on the air. What up?
Yeah, I'd like to order chicken wings and a bucket of white rice.
Yeah.
Chicken wings and a bucket of white rice.
Did it get real racial up in here?
It's Kenny, man. What's up, man?
Oh, you mother boy.
Oh, no, I'm just fucking around. I'm just being an asshole. I don't really want anything, but I just want to say hi to you guys.
You don't want any. Well, if you call, you wanted something. I don't. What you want? You want a shout out? You want like a That bucket of chicken or something. I mean, I look, I can get you
That would be nice.
a bucket of chicken delivered to your doorstep, sir.
Can you do that?
However,
I used that today to get dinner.
I'll
Uber
take one.
Eats. Wait, you got Uber Eats over there?
Yeah. I was like, man, I need some food, and I can't actually take the baby on the motorcycle, so yeah.
Sure you can. Come on, bro.
Just get her a little helmet, little fucking Dine Easy suit to rock along with that. Put her in the Dine Easy.
Maybe Boris will put me up at deep discount.
Right.
Yeah, bro, I got you.
Wait.
Nah, but what I really wish they had an alcohol delivery service here, because they don't.
Oh,
Like
dude,
2 weeks ago.
where I used to live, they actually had a liquor store off of Hotel Circle. They used to, if you called them, they would deliver free if you ordered like $20 or more.
Really?
Yeah, it was dangerous, bro. It was like super dangerous for me living over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of apps, in the app store, but there's nothing going on in my little area over here. So, yeah. Thanks.
Well,
so anyways,
if that's true, Ghost Ninja, go ahead, go ahead and give it to him, Ghost. If that's what he wants, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure you're offering good old.
Oh, I want the shaft.
Good old San Diego down there.
All right. I'll get that later.
Well, hey, Kenny, ain't you guys, you Ghost and DS Giesel, aren't you guys taking off here? When is that? Next week or week after?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now, I think. Next. Yeah. We're leaving the 24th. I think is a Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm stoked. I got the bike all serviced, and this weekend I'm gonna retest, pack all my gear, and I'll be ready to go.
Be ready to go. Yeah, I would love to come. 2 things holding me back. Bike, number 1. Honestly, I think the bike would make it. Like, to be honest, you just have to wait an extra fucking 10 minutes while I'm like warming the bike up, but.
It would make it.
The other thing would be was work. Like I can't leave work right now, dude. It's just me. So
if anybody has to worry about making it up there, is Kenny. I mean, he need to like do a valve adjustment every like 2,000 miles or some shit.
No, I was actually wrong about that. That's what they told me at that bike place near my house, that every like 4,000 miles I would have to do this, and every 8,000 miles I'd have to do that. But when I looked in the service manual the other day, it's the service intervals are pretty normal. It's nothing ridiculous. It's just every like 4,000 miles they check your spark plugs, but that's it.
See, that shop was hoping you was an idiot.
Yep.
And fucking every 4,000 miles you coming in there, I need another fucking valve adjustment. And all right, cool, man, it'd be $600.
Yeah, well, I went. I'm not gonna say who it is, but yeah, when I took my bike, down the road for its first service, the guy was like, yeah, like every, like this is what it is, but like most of the time we don't even do that because you're not tracking it or anything crazy. So I was like, cool, I didn't know, but then when I downloaded the service manual and I looked the other day, I was like, fuck, man, I almost got.
Right? Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing too. Like a lot of people forget.
They would have got me twice.
Yeah, a lot of people forget that there is a service manual and or instruction book, if that's what you want to fucking call it, for your motorcycle. And it doesn't matter, dude. Whatever year or whatever, you can. There's a fucking PDF online, man. Look that shit up. If you're not 100% sure, you're not going to be able to fix stuff, but at least you'll know what's the recommended tire size, the recommended air pressure, bike maintenance and service intervals and all that type of shit, man. Like, don't, always listen to mechanics because shit, sometimes they get it wrong. But
yeah, for all my older bikes, I've always had those, but when I bought this one, it's one of those things I kind of neglected to get because I didn't plan on really doing any maintenance on it myself. So no, but the one I got from eBay. I think it was like $10. It was like a digital download, and it's legit. I like it.
Man, all you had to do was type in 2000 whatever the hell YZFR1.
Oh, you mean like in the little service manual? Who reads that shit? Nobody reads that stuff.
Oh wait, what did you buy? Did you buy a
I
book
didn't
with
read the
like
instructions that came with my bike.
Oh, so what are you talking? Did you buy something with like colors and pictures and all that other shit?
I bought actual service manual.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Time out real quick. Real quick.
Yes.
I gotta pee. All
right.
I'll be right back.
All right. How funny. But okay, well shit. I thought well all that shit is in the fucking the book that came with the bike though. All of that's there.
I didn't read any of that stuff.
Come on, man.
Who reads the instruction booklet when they buy a new bike?
I don't, but I'm just saying, like somebody should or somebody does, man.
Well, somebody did. What do you mean?
I mean, look,
there's still stuff this bike can do that I haven't figured out yet, but that might be a good idea. I should read it.
Right. You learn all the fucking modes and all that fucking electronic fucking Christmas tree flashing bullshit that happens all the time. Yeah, man.
How do I turn this damn beeping off?
Right. I'm just saying, man. You should.
All right, I gotta go. My wife just pulled into the garage, so.
All right, Kenny, K6, y'all.
Yeah.
Be easy, brother.
All right, later, guys.
Peace. Give a quick shout out to the side chat out there. We got, let's see who we got. We got Leaky. Good old Canadian Barbie Jenna. How you doing, Miss Lady? It's been a while. Hot Wheels. Joe punk ass. Fix your chain. I know it needs fixing. Forbes. Sarah Fana, I believe it is. Louis Vietnam. I believe that's what that says. I can't. What does it say? Louis TVM? I don't really know what that means. But that's what's up. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We got a phone call on the line. I'm going to take it for now. When Boris come back, he ain't going to have no idea what the hell going on. And obviously, his piss bag is very full. 310, you live on the air. What up?
Red One, what's going on, man? This is Psych Nurse Chris calling from South Bay, California.
South Bay. Boris ain't here right now. He's currently Eric. Look at sneaking in. Fucking, there he goes. All right. So, anyways, you call from South Bay.
Where'd Boris go?
Yeah, he's back. His fucking his bladder.
I had to have a wee.
But anyways,
so I guess Red, you already answered the question I was going to. I was going to ask you about the canyons and the track and all that. So you already answered that stuff. But to Boris. For us big dudes on a bike, is there like a cycle gear big and tall or something that I can get to so I can get like some shoes or, you know?
Cycle big and
Can I get me some gear for a big dude? I'm rolling around in like, Vans and some Jordans, whatever I could put on my feet. I get down to I was at Del Amo a little while back looking for All-Stars. They looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, I need some size 16s. They're like, well, you're not going to get them here.
Oh, damn. So, wait. How fucking tall are you, dude?
10 feet tall?
About 6'7".
6'7".
Jesus.
We're 16.
So I'm not trying to get on the track. Where am I going to get a bodysuit that's going to fit me? I mean, for real.
Custom.
Hey, Danesi will custom make you one.
Is that right? What's that going to run me?
It might cost you a shit ton of money, but they'll custom make you one.
Right. Yeah, we don't need about 4,200. You like, wait, what? No.
Wait, you're 7'4"? Yeah, let's make that $7,000.
You know, the honest truth is, I used to work at a motorcycle shop, and I had a customer that came in. Luckily, like, he was lucky because one of our reps was actually there from Parts Unlimited. Anyways, so this dude, he was like 6'8", 6'9", real tall dude, but he was saying, like, the problem that he runs into with jackets is that the ones that he says the ones that fit his body, like his chest, his torso, and everything, or not really torso, but like his chest or whatever, the ones that fit him like decently or whatever, that feels right to him. He says the sleeves are really short, and then the bottom of the jacket ends at like his belly button, so he has like a real tall torso and all this, right? And so he's just like, dude, nothing works, and he's like, anything that will go below my belt line is just like overly big jacket, dude. It's all, the pads aren't in the right place and all of that crap.
Right.
So what he wound up getting some information, and he went to he wound up going to like a custom made jacket, man. At this point, like being that big, especially like a 16. I know most manufacturers like stop making shit after like 14, man. You may get a 15 every now and again, but
16?
Yeah, 16, dude. Like, but you know what though? Like, you could honestly, man, like, you don't YouTube or anything like that, do you?
Like what? What do you mean?
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Like vlogging and stuff?
Yeah, or whatever.
Just slightly. Even I'm kind of thinking about it.
Oh, okay. No, the reason I was gonna say is, man, there are like there's things you could do, man. You could hit up a company and be like, look, I'm a big tall son of a bitch, and I know that there's a bunch of other big tall son of bitches out there. And sometimes, like, you want to showcase off some big boy stuff, I'll be your model, put up some videos, blah blah blah. You can make that shit work for you, dude.
Yep. Got a point there.
I mean, no, it's like,
That's an idea.
No, I mean, because like I even heard, not even heard, but I know it's true when like a brand new bike comes out, if you know somebody or you can get your bike to an exhaust maker, they will use your bike for a week or two to figure out how to make the exhaust, and then they'll make the exhaust, give you back the bike with the exhaust.
What, so you want him to give them his feet so they can make him a shoe and give him his feet back?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Something like that. Or he could be the guinea pig or whatever. He can just go in and be like, look, here's a size 16. Go ahead and make, damn, dude, 16.
Damn, 16?
Big ass foot.
I'm a size 9, and I thought that was like...
Hey, Boris, you know the funny thing? When his toes are on the foot pegs, like when he's up on the foot pegs, his heels are also resting on the rear sets.
That's what I'm gonna say. Can you like rock both foot pegs at the same time?
I mean, when I'm leaning in a turn, I gotta watch my toes, make sure they're not scraping on the floor and shit. That's real. I gotta be careful.
Real quick, where are you at right now? Like, where do you live?
Rancho Palos Verdes.
Rancho Palos
Right next to
Verdes.
San Pedro.
Oh, okay. That's not too far. See, what I want to do is I want to go stand next to this dude and take a photo. Cause I'm like this small compared to the dude, and you like be out of the picture.
Yeah, there's Wait, let me ask you this: what do you ride?
Oh, I got the ZX14.
Damn.
You need it. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a good reason why they make fucking Hayabusas and fucking ZX14s for big boys who would look like, sitting on a R6 or something would look like me sitting on a Grom.
Ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So does it look like a Grom when you're sitting on it?
A 6? Fuck yeah. Got to, dude.
Everybody walks up to me. They're like, I got to see the dude that's making the ZX14 look small.
Oh, my God. I would love to see you on a Grom.
I think we'd go back 6 minutes in time if that happened.
Dude, I would love to see that. That would be amazing. Oh my God. You would literally be able to rock both front and rear foot pegs, like no problem. Jesus.
I think so.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I already know the struggle, dude, being somebody who's, well, I'm not personally, but just dealing with customers who would come in and be like, hey, I have a size, 14, 15 boot, and I'm looking for an MX boot, and we're like, there ain't any. Like, here's one company, and they're like, yeah, I don't like that brand. It's like, well, they're the only one out of.
That's all you got.
Yeah, they're the only one out of like 17 different companies. Like, that's it, bro. Like, sorry. I mean, I don't know what you can do at this point, but.
Yeah, I don't think Cycle Gear has a big and tall section, to be honest with you, man.
No.
Dang. 16!
16, bro. That's a big ass foot.
That's like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go back to hitting this douche flute. Y'all have a good night. I'll get back on the live chat. Talk to you guys later.
All right, brother. Appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you.
Take it easy,
Thanks,
y'all.
man.
Peace. Douche flute.
Later.
Fucking Boris.
I was wondering what that sound was. I'm
that's
like, is that a douche flute? I'm not gonna say anything because that's great.
That's a big
That's
gentleman.
awesome. Yeah, you don't want to disrespect the big gentleman with the size 16 foot.
No, sure don't. All right, let's take this next one. 513, you live on the air. What up?
Hi, this is Serafina in the channel. Hi from Canada.
Hey, what's going on? Appreciate the call.
Canada.
Yeah, I've been talking. You probably saw a little bit about it that I'm thinking of starting a sports bike. Well, I have a question for you. Sure. Any advice on? I'm around where I live. It's all straight roads, no real curvy things at all. And my fiance wants to go to Tennessee to ride through things like the Tail of the Dragon. Any advice for a new rider doing twisties?
Boris,
I've been
I'll let you
riding
take
for
that.
2 years, but mostly straight.
Boris, I'll let you take that one. 2 years.
What he's just for a new rider or for the twisties?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Well, mostly for the twisties. Yeah.
so somebody who's been riding for 2 years,
I've done
first time in the twisties, advice, and go.
like really intense twisties. I've seen them when I was driving through with the car, and they make me nervous in my car.
Well, I've seen a lot of people when they are not used to turns, they counter lean on the bike. Don't do that. Lean with the bike. If the bike goes right, you go right. Also, don't worry about anybody else behind you or whatever like that. Just go at your own pace. Just don't go out of your comfort zone. Just as long as you're having fun, do that. The moment you step out of your comfort zone, you feel nervous, you're like, I'm not comfortable with this. Don't be afraid to slow down. I mean, and if there's people behind you, whatever, screw them, Don't jeopardize your safety and your fun because some douchebag is, riding your ass. I mean, if they want to get around, they'll get around you. You're not a semi truck. You're a bike. So just be in your comfort
I've seen
zone.
some crazy enough passes on there.
Yeah.
We actually, I got the chance to see the tail before in an SUV. I'll tell you, I've never had my stomach hurt so much after going through a twisted road.
An
I'm
SUV?
hoping that I'll do better on my bike. An SUV did that road, and I'll tell you, my fiance's dad. Fiance's husband. Wow.
Fiance's husband. Hello.
No, my fiance's dad, he's a sports car owner, but we decided to take the SUV because we wouldn't all fit in that, and he drove that thing like it was a freaking sports car through there. Oh boy.
Yeah, I would have pooped my pants if that was me.
I will
for sure.
We did see one accident.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's an accident up there every weekend. I mean, or who knows? I mean, it's like here in California, our major canyons, there's an accident a couple times during the week and every weekend. I mean, I couldn't imagine the snake. Hey, this weekend the snake had no crashes. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Like, it always happens, But I will say this. Yeah, the main key is go at your own pace. And the other thing that you're going to have to contend with, and I've had to contend with, is the views.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta, don't forget that you're on a road because you're too busy looking at this cool-ass whatever off to the left, right? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many times I've been in canyons where, like, I started drifting toward that solid yellow line or the double yellow in the center of the road because I'm over here looking at this big 400-foot drop to nothing or whatever it may be, But definitely, if you go at a slower pace, you can definitely enjoy the views along with the road. But yeah, just go at your own pace. If you're riding with your husband or fiance or whatever, and he's on his own bike, just be like, "Look, I'll meet you up there. I'm gonna go at my own pace. If it takes me 45 minutes to get up there, I'll see you up there, or whatever." Just Yeah, just take your time.
He actually said that he would ride behind me because he wants to make sure that I don't end up in some canyon somewhere, and he doesn't know that I'm not there until he gets to the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Respectful. I mean, that's smart. I mean, it's I've had some friends do that for me. Like, they were all nervous about me riding canyons, so they, instead of just saying, "Hey, dude, we'll see you up at the top," they decided to take it easy until we got to the first pull off point. And then they're like, "You good? You gonna smoke real quick before we?" "Okay, cool, great. I'll be right back." Wah wah, and they're ripping real hard, and then they'll come back and be like, "All right, you ready to go back?" And I'm like, "Dude, you ain't gotta baby me, man. Like, I'm good." But I mean, it's just that being protective of their friends, and making sure that the weakest rider is still taken care of. Just not leaving him out there to dry by himself.
Yeah, he rides those roads like they're nothing. Like, I can't believe some of the things I've seen him do with the road. His first time on the tail, he accidentally went on it at 2:00 in the morning.
That's not an accident.
That's not accidentally.
That's not an accident.
Oh no, it wasn't. If you knew him, you'd understand. He was still using paper maps, and he's like, that road looks like it's a little twisted. I'll take that road. Maybe it'll get me across, because it's the only road, like the fastest route between North Carolina and where he was going.
Oh, okay.
So he took that.
I got you.
Oh, he's an idiot.
Makes sense. But yeah, take your time. I hate to cut this short, but we are running out a little bit of time. There's a couple callers still left. But
real quick, there's a tree of shame up there. You don't want to end up on your bike on the tree of shame. Just saying.
No. Well, I would rather end up on the tree of shame than not end up on it and then die, because you only end up on that tree if you live through the accident. So I'd rather live one way or the other.
True.
Let's aim for no trees whatsoever. So good.
Let's do this.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Hell of the Dragon, man. I gotta check that road out. I know Rev Bomb's been on it. All right, let's take these couple last little calls as we wrap it up here. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't know whose number this is. Who's this on the damn phone with your weird phone? Oh.
Hello, my name is Mohammed. Hello.
Okay.
I was riding my Batmobile, and I said Eddie Clutch is the good.
All right, moving on. Go take some serious callers here. 80. Wait, nope, sorry.
Oh.
I don't know. I just don't feel like dealing with.
Red.
805. You live on the air. What up?
Hey, what's up, Brad? What's up, Boris?
Hey, what's going on?
David, aka Steven Ninja. I live in Boris's neck of the woods.
Oh, where? San Diego?
Kind of an Temecula area.
Proceed.
Hey, question: have either of you guys done a long trip on your bike, like more than LA to San Diego?
Furthest I've been is to San Francisco.
Yeah, that's the furthest. That's pretty far. I went to where was it? I think the Chuckwalla is probably the furthest I've ever gone.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
yeah, because my nephew was kind of taking a long weekend trip to Vegas. Let me see if you guys have done that. And
Vegas is a perfect. Vegas is a perfect, from somebody in SoCal. Vegas is a perfect little road trip. It's far enough to where you'll start to see what you need to make the trip more comfortable next time or whatever, or a longer trip. But it is far enough to where, it's not like 2-3 hours and you're just there. You know what I mean? It's like there's especially there's that section between like Barstow and Prim. You start questioning shit. You like, man, there ain't nothing out here. It's like it's just straight desert, dude. And that's that little stretch.
Right,
then,
right.
You hit state line and you're like, all right, cool, dude. We got 40 miles to go, and then you're finally in Vegas. But yeah, Vegas is the perfect little trip, dude. That was my first one, and it made me realize that riding in boxers and a bunch of other things like getting a throttle locker helps, and not necessarily wearing such a heavy backpack.
What did you bring for the what if?
Do what now? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Like things that you brought for like the what if? Flat tire, you bring a tire repair kit, jerry can of fuel just in case, that type of stuff.
Oh, well, for me, okay, I'm one of them people who comes extra prepared when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I plan out my gas up points. So I look where I'm at, I pick a city so far away, and then I'm like, okay, that's 142 miles. That's way farther than I want to ride. And I'll try to back it up, and I'm like, okay, cool, this was at 120. Great. So then I'll figure out what's another 120 miles-ish to the next point, So I know exactly where I'm going to stop to get gas before I even leave. But the trip that I took to Vegas, I did not have a tire repair kit. I just literally hopped on the bike and was like, fuck it, let's go. And then the Frisco trip and the trip that I took out to Phoenix, I took a tire repair kit. Just cause. I mean,
basically just to fix the hole, or like was it a can of air type thing?
Yeah, well, it had cans of. It had like little cartridges of CO2. So there's like the actual repair part, the plug, and then I guess you use one or two of those little CO2 cartridges to inflate the tire so you can keep on moving or whatever. But
right.
But Vegas, man, I mean, AAA, man. Make sure you have AAA or some kind of towing service, man. Like, don't get caught out there, 146 miles from home, and you got to pay 146 miles worth of towing. That ain't gonna be a cheap.
Right.
That's gonna be like $1,200-$1,300, dude. It's not gonna be cheap, man. It's super expensive.
Yeah, I got a USA I think that covers stuff like that.
Yeah, find out how many miles. For me, I think one of the reasons I didn't super prepare for the Vegas trip is because I have 250 miles on my AAA. So I was like, hey, don't matter where I'm at on the trip, I could always just tow the bike back home. So, because I think I was like 260 miles from Vegas, or at least from like to the hotel from my front door. So it didn't really matter. I was just like, fuck it, whatever, But all the other trips that were a little outside that 250 mile range, so I was a little more prepared for it.
All right. Yeah, also this extra fuel I'm definitely going to burn because the difference in fuel range between my bike and my wife's bike is way different. I got the S1000R, and she has a 390 Duke.
Ooh. Wait, she gets more on the Duke or no?
No, I get more than her.
What does she get in a tank?
Like 3.5 gallons, maybe.
No, I mean like mileage
Her
wise.
bike is great. Mileage wise, she gets over 50 in town, but on the freeway, it just goes crap.
390. That's right.
Because it's such a low displacement bike.
Yeah. The biggest little gap was that Barstow to Prim, but there is a couple of those like super expensive ass $8 a gallon gas stations in between there. You know what I mean? But yeah, you should be all right though.
Cool. All right, guys, I'll let you get back to what you guys are doing. Love what you guys do, and I'll keep watching.
Hey, man, I appreciate you calling in, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Peace.
Peace.
Good question, man, on the road trips, though. Road trips.
Yeah.
I love road trips, man. I really do. They're fun. Like, Ghost Ninja and those guys doing that whole long-ass road trip. Sounds awesome. Love to go. Can't do it. Nah, I think it'd be awesome just to, be with a bunch of homies like that. So,
yeah.
But here's the fucked up shit. I've been trying to get Ghost Punk ass to go to fucking Vegas, but he just want to skip Vegas and go straight to fucking Seattle. Like, seriously? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he's like, Vegas is too close. I gotta have an actual challenge.
No, rewind it back to the call before that. I'm not being savage, man. It's just it's a so I could see phone numbers, and I'll never reveal anybody's phone number. However, this number was 11111. It's just like, look, I understand if some of you guys want to, like, well, not some of you, but the very small few want to call and prank or whatever. And I get it, it's funny because you can be like, oh, damn, fucking, you can point to it and all that other shit. But to be honest, man, like, I did this to talk to you guys. I didn't do this to talk to some dickhead that wants to just call me and just fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's not the type of show I want to run. That's not how I want to deal with it. So it's like, I mean, just yeah, I don't know. That type of shit I just don't want to do it. I would rather have people call in and honestly just talk to me, talk to whoever the guest is. And, you know, look, you can keep all the BS to yourself and, you know, throw it in the side chat. That's funny to me. But don't waste my time. Don't waste the people that's listening. Don't waste their time. And please don't waste my guest time. So, hey, that's it. Thank you, guys. But, Boris.
Yeah.
What's coming up for the future, man? What's happening on the Boris on Bikes channel? What's going to happen with Boris on other bikes? You know, future bikes, things like future plans. What's going on in the world of Boris? Future plans.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I just, as far as the channel goes, I don't have any major plans for the channel. The only thing that's kind of channel related is my PO box. I'm just gonna do away with it.
People quit sending you stuff.
No, I never really advertise it, and when I do, it's like really rare that I advertise like that kind of stuff. I had it for, you know, maybe, I don't know, almost a year, and I mean, it's just like I don't know. I think I just suck at advertising it, but yeah, it's just a waste of money to me at the moment. I mean, I'm not a huge motovlogger person to the point where I get like fan mail or anything like that, but I'm probably gonna do away with that.
I get it on that, yeah.
As far as like bikes go, if I had the money, man, I would buy so many more bikes, but seeing how my car just exploded the other day, I have to. What the hell? What is that card thing you got there?
No, that was just like somebody had sent me. Who was that? That was Urban B Riding sent me some decals in the mail. Like, it's the same thing, dude. I have a mailbox, right? But I don't ever, like, it's in the fucking description box down there. And people still send me stuff, which is cool, but I've literally been collecting decals from everybody for like the last 2.5 years, and I have plans to use them in a form or fashion. I can't reveal it because if I say it, somebody's gonna fucking do it. It's gonna piss me off. So problem is, shit that I want to do costs a lot of fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this radio shit, right? Like, it's cool. I appreciate everybody calling in, but like, that shit wasn't cheap. But you know what I mean? Like, the ideas that I have, man, are just they're cool, but blah blah blah. Anyways, moving on. So, bike wise, what do you want to get, man? Like, what's 2018 BMW GS?
See, if I had the money, I'd probably get a GS, but
of course you would.
right now, I mean, I don't have a use for it because I don't go anywhere. And everything that I would use, a GS for, I've already used my bike for, my 9T. I mean, I already took it off-roading. I already climbed freaking mountain that was like 3,000 something feet of elevation on a dirt road, puckered up my butthole because I thought I was going to crash it. But I mean, I was keeping up with my friend on an adventure GS, and that was no problem on street tires. I mean, so I was like, I don't know. I just love my bike so much to the point where I don't know what else I would get. If I had the money, I'd probably, and as played out as it is, I'd probably get like a little Grom or something. I'd love a little bike I could just mess around with, Maybe another track bike that's not a Ducati. That actually works. I wouldn't mind getting an SV650. Those things are badass.
Really?
Like my girlfriend has an SV650. I love that bike. I have more fun on that bike than I do on my GS. On my Ducati.
What year is it?
I don't know. It's the first gen. It used to be carbureted, now it's fuel injected. It's got a GSXR front fork, wheel, brakes, and a rear wheel and suspension. So it's pretty much a GSXR mated with a SV650 engine frame tank. But
it's also her track bike too, right? It's also her track bike too, no?
Yeah, that's the only bike she has. It's only in track form, so it's pretty much like it's a badass little bike. I love that thing.
Gotcha. Huh. Well, you need a GS to take if you want to ride across the sub-Saharan African desert or whatever. You can't ride across no desert on a R9T. Like that's not.
Yeah, sure you can.
No, you
Why
can't.
not?
Nope.
I will be the first person to do it then.
It's got to be a GS, dude. It's got to be a GS or that big ass Kawasaki that's like comparable or whatever. But
I kind of did want to take just a quick moment. I feel bad for neglecting the side chat. If you don't mind, Red.
No, go ahead.
All right. Swedish Nuts. He asked me if I can go on a road trip with someone famous, past, present. Who would it be and why? That's a good question. I would love to go on a trip around the world with Ewan McGregor and Charlie Bowman and do the whole long way around trip. If no one knows what I'm talking about, look it up. It's badass. Long way around and long way down. 2 documentaries with Ewan McGregor, the famous actor, and Charlie Bowman. They're both on GS's, BMWs, awesome guys. That's what I would love to do. Let's see what else. Edgy says use more drone footage. I would if I learned how to freaking fly the damn thing. I keep crashing it and breaking it.
Wait. What do you have? The Phantom 4?
No, I have the Phantom 3 Pro. I've only had one drone this entire time. Again, I'm not made of money. When I have something, I try to maintain it as best as I can, but I keep crashing the damn thing. And the latest video I made with the drone was I crashed it like twice in one day, and it broke the gimbal, it broke the camera, it broke the blade, it broke the motor. I just destroyed that shit. So yeah, I need to learn how to fly better.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. I'm gonna open up a big and tall douche flute store. Yeah, that might be a good investment.
No. So he was like, "Fucking hate this name, but goddamn it, he's got some good products over here."
Yeah, the name sucks, but damn, I could definitely find a size 16 Danese boot if I ever look for one.
Oh, that's funny.
Damn, 16. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, that's a big individual. Put my foot in your ass. You like, nah, I'm good. I'll behave.
Yeah. So, sorry if I skipped anybody's question, but that's all I could find.
It's all good. They supposed to call in, man. Like you the first person to really take questions from the side chat, which is cool. But that's what the phone number for, right?
Oh yeah, there's a giant 516-387-1431 call today.
But unfortunately, that is already over.
Okay, do not call anymore.
Oh my God, that was loud. But well, Boris, I appreciate having you on the hangout. On the radio show. God, I can't think right now. Appreciate you coming through, my brother, man. I had a very, very good time talking with you. Any shameless plugs you want to throw out there?
Go subscribe to Red One if you haven't already. No, I'm good. No shameless plugs here. I just appreciate everyone for dropping by, leaving a like in Red One's radio show, and thanks for Red One for having me. This is a pleasure.
Hey,
I
man.
was a little bit nervous, but
you good, man. Like I said, it's just me and you talking, people listening, a couple people call in and say what's up, and that's about it. But I appreciate you once again, man, for coming on. We will do this again sometime in the future. Sometime.
Sounds good.
But all right, ladies and gents, UCB over there taking L's as usual, undercover biker. I don't know, that's what he do. But anyways, make sure you guys be safe out there if you're riding and all that good stuff. And we'll see you Friday, my channel, for the other guys, live, 7:30. You already know what time it is. So till then, guys, we'll see you. Peace.